Wood water you with the water you can practice experience great, but most of us and some beginner they want to do something right away. This way we allow the transmission, my friend. This way I think it's okay.
Thank you, Lama.
So now time is the 3 to 3. Maybe we're gonna wait 2 more minutes. Then we're gonna 5-minute meditate. Of course, we always some mistakes in here and there. So we're gonna purification short water cycle practice. Otherwise, we may be thinking this and that. So we're gonna fix it. See, maybe too fast. Also, we can fix. We can. So anyway, first we're gonna wait 2 more minutes. If you have any questions, we can take opportunity to question and answer.
I have a question.
Sure.
In the smoke offering,
Yes.
the long one, there's a line that says, you gods who created Tibet and you 9 gods who created Tibet and the world. What are they talking about here?
Exactly what they're talking about. Buddhists do not believe in creating, but what's the non-God created, what they're talking about, But this called Puji Gurla is they're talking about ancient Tibetan, before the Guru Bama Sambhava came, it's called ancient nature, native non-God and 13 God is very powerful. Those are early. And then Guru Bama Sambhava came and sort of he gave the citizenship for 12 goddesses, say, oh, you're a good job to excellent, protect things like that. Those were before Pujiko Gurla. This is the say this you protect for at the beginning, 3,000 years. And they create or bound, say this we will protect this place and this kind they're creating. They're not creating any other more than that. This is the sort of the team, the spirit team say we will protect this part, a landmark and things like that. Maybe the English part maybe not close to what is the Tibetan meaning. If you have the long text, give me the page. I can look here.
Oh.
I think I know what I'm saying.
Hold on. Page 25.
Page 25. Okay, this is no page either. Page 25. Can you read 1 or 2 lines somewhere?
Yeah, it says the first line is demons and obstructing spirits, karmic creditors of past and future lives are cleansed. Then it says, particularly for you who dwell in the snowy land of Tibet, you 9 gods who built this world and so forth.
Okay. Samantha, can you share the page? Everybody can see the small offering. See, she's happy now. Christina's happy. English. This, they don't. I cannot see the page number this time.
All get included in this. I love this.
Yes.
So what he's done is taking the historical up to that point local gods and incorporated them into a new.
이걸로 좀 타이거니 좀 분이상 겨울 분금 가와 젠네베 시와 착별하고. What is English is this particular for you who dwell in the snowland of the Tibet, you 9 God who built this world and so forth. You say something create somewhere?
No, built. Built is like creation, like create in a way.
Okay, this one here in Tibetan goes Siva Chakra means right at the beginning in the create the first atom of this space, and then the first atom create, and then the other element together. They have some first one is beginning, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I understand atoms, but I don't understand what you mean.
So this earth is not coming one time is big, right? At first, the smaller wind create to all the small particle and the move.
Oh, you mean like star stuff? Okay, okay.
So they have the first one, right? Something's first begin. Wind element or something, the atom is creating to one particle and all stick together. Likewise, see, he said here, and you are the connection to the whole universe or world, a special land of the in Tibet, or you will say snowland. So this I said earlier, remember, the each spirit they are protect of the border. Say, I will take care of this part. I will take care of the mountain. You take care of the water. You take care of the trees. That's called different spirit. We call nagas, right? So like those, the four non-creating, their connection to the element right at the beginning. This is my understanding. So this way, some connections, I will protect the land of the snow. You know, they didn't say I'm not protected over sea. You know, this not say. So this way we have the region say local spirit, right?
Okay, okay. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Okay.
Thank you, Lama.
Thanks for sharing it to all of us.
Yes. So that is the one the Buddha's cousin Ananda. He was a good question. His question helps all other the Buddha's students. So this way, in sometimes questions very useful. We all figure out what it means, you know. Again, please short meditate. I think you need to sit correct way. And how wonderful this morning is not coming back again. It's so precious. When the opportunity we use, we got in our heart. They never disappear. We miss something, you never catch it. And yesterday, last week, last year, it's only in the memorable in our mind. So now be this moment, how fortunate the Phowa practice. There are so many things going on in the world, but we have here gathering to talking about the Phowa practice. This is the not temporary to happen. This is for long karmic connected to want to join, share, and together, wishing to benefit like this, us and many beings. So our mind, this moment, not thinking so this evening or tomorrow, or not thinking what happened yesterday or morning, but be present. So the circulation in our body is like the crystal in glasses or bloom. And the channel is so clear, you can see like computer chips, you can see all different part of the connections. This morning with the our central channels, connection to the heart level, those as you can see all clear to imagine as much as you can. So this physically mandala, by your mind mandalas, connection to the whole universe. Nothing worthy to step one place. Mind did not need to go into any other place, no need permission. There's the same power in each of us. So our mind is like the mirror. Any reflect in the front of the yellow, pink, any flower without hesitation, and the glass will show up. If we need to keep clean in the mirror always they have those kind of reflect capacity. same as our mind. We're talking about create the negative, good, the best or the bad motivation, that's negative. The result is suffering. The opposite, we always try to positive, but we're not enough to waste the wisdom. So that's the mind is more rest, more clear, more relaxing, think carefully and think clear. So please, 5 minutes and meditate. Okay, thank you, everyone. So now the short water sadhu in the Phowa text, and first short refuge, and for immeasurable, thinking for always. Remember, some place now almost they are beginning the war. Some place the different sufferings. We wish for this world peace. The living beings need more harmony, and keep in mind. And then please the short refuge and for immeasurable, and then water sadhu practice.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
So now they hear, even though shorter practice, but we try to as much as clear. And above your crown, the white lotus, atop of the white lotus in the moon district, the letter Hung, and the white, and then the surround the 100 syllables surround radiating. One way reciting, the rotating all the 100 in the letters. The 100 letter is the represented 100 peaceful and wrathful deities. So those the 100 deity become one is the Vajrasattva. That's where the uniqueness. There's a restriction of the 100 syllable is the 100 deity. And then see here the radiating to reaching all sentient beings, bringing to us. And then the center letter, the Hung, dissolved to there. Then the Hung, from within the Hung, transform the root Lama, in this case, the Vajrasattva, white color, a right hand holding the bell, left is the Vajra, right? Left is the Vajra, right is the Vajra, left is the bell, right the Vajra holding. Dorji Tingum, Kyangum. So now you will see here the very clear. I showed the picture. Remember, the light the color in holding. The next one he's talking the Dorji and the bell. He sit gracefully in the help lotus position. So that's why we're showing the picture. So that kind and imagine. So then the Renchen Genchamam means many ornament. Many ornament means the Sambhogakaya. For example, Buddha Amitabha or Lord Buddha is called Nirmanakaya from they don't have any ornament. Sambhogakaya, so Vajrasattva, Tara, there are 13 ornaments. Target check 8 silks and the 5 the precious ornaments. For example, say earring ornament, necklace, long necklace, and all those total together a 13 ornament. In the Vajrayana way said, and there are 2 different, and the sutra said 10 the bhumi and you become fully enlightened. A high Anu Yoga Tantra said you reach the 13th level and you final enlightened. So that is the Sambhogakaya, and also you look in the stupa, they are the 13 rings. That's the symbol for the reaching the highest. So that's kind of you imaging, and then we're reciting some. First, you can recite English, maybe first one.
Yes, Lama. Above the crown of my head, I visualize a white lotus with a moon disk seat. On this is the syllable hung, which transforms into a vajra with a hung in its center. From this hung, light radiates, purifying the obscurations of all beings. This light is offered to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light returns and dissolves into the syllable hung. The hung then transforms into Dorje Sempa, who is in essence our own kind root Lama. Dorje Sempa is white in color and holds a dorje and bell. He sits gracefully in the half lotus position. He wears silken robes and all the precious ornaments.
Dorje de warai hunze wudu ben dundoi de joy de joy durundu ba sabon la demi yonsoi jurubale tawe lamai dorje samba kara dorje tije jangumai jingbe tsu ren chen jen chen chalu on so zo ben zara sado sabari wat argam barje zo zo wa ben zara sado sabari wat wadin brade zo zo wa ben zara sado sabari wat Vishwan Borje Doso Bendara Sado Sabare Wari Tibam Prade Doso Bendara Sado Sabare Wari Alage Prade Doso Bendara Sado Sabare Wari Jende Prade Doso Bendara Sado Sabare Wari New de Prade Doso Bendara Sado Sabare Shabda Prade Dorje Samboy Samboy Dorje Damgoy Gundu San Dorje Damgoy Gundu San Chanje Chana Dorje Lao
Vajrasattva Mahasattva, the great mind, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, the Samantabhadra Dharmakaya. I prostrate to the holder of the Vajra. At Dorje Sempa's heart level is a dorje on a moon disk. At the center of the dorje is a hung syllable surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. The radiating light from the rotating mantra completely purifies the obscurations of all beings, and they become Dorje Sempas. The light returns and dissolves into the mantra of the seed syllable hung. Nectar produced from these syllables flows through the right toe, great toe of Dorje Sempa. It enters the crown of my head, purifying all defilements, illnesses, and obscurations through the pores of the skin and the 2 lower openings of my body. These obscurations leave the body in the form of a smoky dark liquid. Then I am filled with the nectar and completely purified as crystal.
So now this Vajrasattva practice, they explained said when the recitation time, the Vajrasattva big toe, and there come the nectars, the right toe of coming in the nectar blessing, go to your central crown. At the cleansing, purify the physically, the body becoming healthier. And the inner is no single, intoxic, anything stuck in the body, or the beyond the sea, a negative, nothing hiding in the body. So they clean completely outside and clean completely inside. So that's kind of we need to remind him what is out with the recitation time. Dorsum to Garanda de Dorje, Devara Hundo Ye Gorbale, Wodun do Beat Boy Quinjan, Dorjun Zembe Soloy Rogujin, Wizard the Trundu Ngojanda. So lo demen de lo de Dieu, Shabdia de bon le don danier, Tombo ne joy de devenir donzo, Ogo do da boy de Dieu, Medin le shedare tabara juro. I think I can, yeah, you can share the image in the water sadhu site. You can do, or I can share here the picture. You can share the mantra. Most of you have the water sadhu mantra, right? Everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Then you can share the image one. This one. So those you need to keep in your phone, you know. You can slide shot and then you're going to keep in your, or you can print. Okay. And also see here the behind the water sadhu mantra, what it looks like. You can imagine here. Okay.
Thank you, Lama.
Welcome.
Lamala, does the mantra rotate left or right?
See, Om is the looks like here, the outside, and then going inside, or last one touching to the near. This way, see here, the beginning here, then go in, go this way, oh, this way.
So is it counterclockwise or clockwise? Looks
That is
like
opposite. Counterclockwise, baby, this opposite way.
Okay.
But you see here, beginning Om here, you can see this way. Okay, so then the facing Hung is facing outside, and the rotating the letter is surround in the Hung. The Hung is your center, your heart, and your heart center the lotus petal, beautiful, and the cushion is the moon disk, and the letter Hung there are other letters surround rotating. When we recitation, each letters radiating light. And that helps people who have the anxiety, difficulty, concentration, negativity, whatever there is coming out to purify. Make sense?
Mhm.
Okay, your time to share yet?
I was taught that it was circulating, then it was circulating clockwise so you can read it.
Yes.
And
Either
then,
numbers flexible, but this case like this way, and you can do the other way. And no one says it's very, very wrong, but it's very
Yeah.
practical. Or no, what is easy your
I'm not,
So most you have the text you want to, okay, I mean, I can put this to the side. This would better. How you can do that? There's no fire. Everyone can see now. What is the picture?
yes.
Yes, Lama. There.
Okay. Om Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Dano Vai De Dan De Do Membo Sada Gaya Membo Sava Gaya Membo Anurado Membo Sava Siddhi Memparayan Sarva Karma Sudam Edidam Shriyam Guru Aho Bhagavan Sarva Datta Gandam Bansaramam Bansim Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Deno Bade Dan Dedo Memba Sada Gaya Memba Sugaya Memba Anurado Memba Sova Siddhi Memba Sarva Brahma Sasamme Siddhama Shriyam Guru Aho Bhagavan Sarva Datta Gandham Bandharamam Swanzam Bhama Samaya Sadhu Om Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Dano Bhai Dan Dedo Memba Sada Gaya Memba Zogaya Memba Anurado Memba Sova Siddhi Memparayan Sarvagama Sudam Edidam Shriya Guru Aho Bhagavan Sarva Datta Gandham Bansaramam Bansim Bhava Ma Samaya Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Dano Bade Dan Dedo Memba Sada Gaya Memba Sava Gaya Memba Anurado Memba Sava Siddhi Memparayan Sarva Karma Sudam Edidam Shriyam Guru Aho Bhagavan Sarva Datta Gandham Bansaramam Bansim Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu The short water sadhu mantra Om Bandara Sadhu 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 Okay. Now in the short sadhana place there.
Now you're back to your human form.
Yes.
You turned into Vajrasattva there for a while.
I and all sentient beings, deluded by our ignorance, have broken the vows. O Lama Dorje Sempa, the protector, holder of the Vajra, Lord of all sentient beings, please protect us. Dorje Sempa is pleased with our prayers and replies, your delusions are now cleared away and you are purified. Dorje Sempa then dissolves into light and is absorbed into myself through the top of my head. I then become Dorje Sempa. Meditate on the union of appearance and emptiness.
Okay, maybe 1 minute meditate. This just explain. Say I and all sentient beings deluded our ignorance. So directly or indirectly we mistake something. If you mistake something, that Vajrasattva didn't say, oh, good job, continue mistake. And that's why I say we need to fix. Because some are with my attention, some without attention, whatever way the samayas and the Christian or Buddhism and Judaism, they have some connection to their communities. They do good things, and the negative is that nothing's benefit any self and other. So if you try to deep in your heart to purify, and then your God or Vajrasattva will say, how wonderful, you purify root your mind. I will say you did excellent job. So likewise here, sort of the permission, because of so the Vajrasattva will say, this. Then I become the Dorje Sempa meditation union there. Dorje Sempa then dissolve remember away or purified. Dorje Sempa then dissolve into light and observe it myself through the top of my head. I then become the Vajrasattva meditation, the union of the appearance. So anyway, here in Tibetan say chuk dikdip tagos, maybe there. Oh yeah, the upper part. Pure prayers and repels your delusions are now cleared. So this is who said this. Talking by Vajrasattva said. Now I see, and you did an excellent. We call the 4 ways to purify. 4 ways. Number 1, you need to recognize what you've done. Big mistake or small mistake. You're the only one witness, and you will say, "This is not healthy." Anybody, I'm never doing this again. And second, third, witness from the spiritual beings. Say, "This is my witness. I will never do this again." And Chincha Dombar means that in the near future, increase to the positive, not increase negative. So that is the way the Vajrasattva will see and the person in the pure in heart to purify, and that his or her mind no longer the heavy negativity is there. So the Vajrasattva said, you did excellent. So that is the way we will short meditate. So now we go back the Phowa text. So now we more focus to the practice. The lineage one is short dedication, the only name. So this is easy to we can more for practice. Remember the power practice time, and you just a little bit sort of headache, tingling, and some things the changing the power, shock in your chakras and channels. All everything. So some things you have, at least you have something experience. Okay, so there's one. Now this time maybe we can read only one language. I think I can read in Tibetan. So not much different. There are only supplicate is the supplicate this guru in guru, something like that. So I can read in Tibetan a little more easier for you can follow. They're calling the Lama first, maybe English.
Guru, please think of me. Guru, please think of me. Guru, please think of me. Glorious Guru, Lord of the four Kayas, crown jewel of all the Dakpokagyu, guide of beings, you who showed the sublime path, master of compassion, regent of the victors, matchless in kindness, unrivaled teacher, Lord Vajradhara, protector, great Drikungpa, please think of me. I pray, please look upon me with compassion. Please bless me and grant the two accomplishments at this very moment. Please grant me the fruition that spontaneously fulfills the two benefits.
Okay. So next, the lineage prayer. Again, share the image, the Buddha Amitabha, and your own central channel, and the consciousness, very light, vibrating, radiating, ready to move. You can see the image. So that's the way you need to meditate. Your central channel is the blue outside, red inside. Our consciousness is the red size like the pill. So each time go up and up. At the seventh time to coming in the crown chakra. Crown chakra and Buddha Amitabha block in your crown chakra. Then coming down and we did before, just slowly try clear, straight in your back spine, more relaxing. Hick, 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 hick. Hick, 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 hick. Hick, 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 hick. Now jump to the Amidayus session. Skip the Dharmakaya part.
Amitayus, foremost guide of this world, glorious subduer of all untimely death, refuge for helpless suffering beings, I prostrate to Buddha Amitayus.
So now the Amitayu, one is the deity called Ushanishya, the other one's called White Tara. Those three is called longevity deity. You need a prayer, whoever connection does your life, and also majority who is the important, those beings need for long life, because those long life for us to educate our own mind, to benefit the whole world. So that's the longevity prayer, the recitation mantra. Namo Bhagavate Aparimita Ayunjana Sumbeni Siddhantarantayo Tathāgataya Arahati Samyak Sambuddhaya Eyata Om Punya Punya Maha Punya Aparimita Punya Aparimita Punya Jana Sambharo Vajiti Om Sarva Samsara Parishuddhi Dharmadi Gangana Samvagati Sambhava Vishud Vanaya Parivari Sohai Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimita Ayunjana Sumbeni Siddhantarantayo Tathāgataya Arahati Samyak Sambuddhaya Deyataya Om Priya Priya Maha Priya Aparimita Priya Aparimita Priya Jana Sambharo Vajiti Om Sarva Samsagra Parishuddhi Dharmadi Gangana Samvagati Sambhava Vishud Vanaya Parivari Sohai Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimita Ayunjana Sumbeni Siddhantarantayo Tathāgataya Arahati Samyak Sambuddhaya Deyataya Om Priya Priya Maha Priya Aparimita Priya Aparimita Priya Jana Sambharo Vajiti Om Sarva Samsara Parishuddhi Dharmadi Gangana Samungati Sambhava Vishuddhi Mana Parivari Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimita Ayunjana Sumbeni Siddhantarantayo Tathāgataya Arahati Samyak Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Priya Priya Maha Priya Aparimita Priya Aparimita Priya Jana Sambharo Vajiti Om Sarva Samsagra Parishuddhi Dharmadi Ganga Samvagati Sambhava Vishuddhi Mana Parivari Sohai Om Namo Bhagavate meda ayun jana sumbene shizade choran saya tatangada arahati samyak sambudaya teyada om bneya bneya maha bneya abare meda bneya abare meda Jana Sambaro Vajiti Om Surva Samgagra Parishudi Tamadi Gangana Samu Sambhavam Vishudi Manaya Bariva Zovai Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimita Ayunjana Sumbeni Siddha Tanzorantaya Tadangadaya Arahadi Somyo Sambudoyo Eyada Om Pneya Pneya Ma Pneya Aparimita Pneya Aparimita Pneya Jana Sambharo Vajit Om Sarva Sagara Parishute Sarma De Gana Samogade Sambhava Bijute Manaya Parivare Sohai Om Amarana Davindaya Soha 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 Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Soha Om Amarana Davindaya Umomoron Zavende Sovo, Umomoron Zavende Sovo, Umomoron Zavende Sovo, Umomoron Zavende Soho, Umomoron Zavende Soho, Umomoron Zavende Soho, Umomoron Zavende Soho, Umomoron Zavende Okay, now, before we short break, we're going to pray for rebirth the Sugawadi Pure Land, even the glorious beings they not need, but His Holiness Dujun Rinpoche and all others, and many ordinary people passed away to share the prayer book. Once English.
In my home, in the center is the marvelous Buddha Amitabha of boundless light. On the right side is the Lord of great compassion, and on the left is Vajrapani, the Lord of powerful means. All are surrounded by limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the blissful pure land of Dewa-Chen. When I and all beings pass from samsara, may we be born there without taking samsaric rebirth. May we have the blessing of meeting Amitabha face to face. By the power and blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, may we attain this aspiration without hindrance. Teyata Pensadriya Ayawa Bodhinaya Soha.
Okay, the short dedication, the bodhicitta increase. No. Okay, right now it's 3:27. So 10-minute tea break and stretch a little bit, walk and move a little bit. So we'll see you after 10 minutes.
Yeah, Lama, thank you.
Thank you, Lama.
Hello, Lama.
Hello.
Can I show you something?
Sure, you can share everyone.
Okay. Let me knock off the power of
Mm.
my, well, I'm gonna transport my power. Okay, I still got it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, I gotta turn my video on. Let me turn my video on. Okay, there I am. Okay. Hold on. I'm not positioned yet.
Oh, I see the mandala. I know you're showing mandala. Yes.
You see it?
We saw your beautiful mandala and everything.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And
I wanted to show it to you.
yes, we saw.
Good.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna switch around here. I'll be back. Oh my goodness.
Okay, good afternoon again. So now we will go first. The short refuge, once in Tibetan, once English. Then we jump to the Phowa luminosity Phowa. And we do once, and then I can take some question answers.
I just wanted to show you guys my mandala.
All right. So your mandala show next session, okay? Right now we'll begin second session. Okay.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Okay, now jump to the luminosity session. Okay. Once English.
Phowa of luminosity, the Dharmakaya. I bow at the feet of the glorious
Padmadrupa.
Padmodrupa. My son, please hear, please listen, Rinchen Drak. Oh, nothing is of any use at the time of death. Spiritual and worldly undertakings are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the 8 worldly dharmas, which are like the appearance of rainbows? As you see how friends come together and then separate, affection for companions and relatives is also just a lie. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in their heartfelt words, which are like echoes? As the 4 elements in the body wax and then wane, skill, strength, and bravery are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in youth, which is like an autumn flower? As you see how wealth is hoarded and then spent, miserliness and arduous accumulation are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in food and wealth, which are like the dew on a blade of grass? As you see the sufferings of birth and death, the joy and happiness of the divine and human marketplaces are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the joy and suffering that are the wheel of samsaric existence? In regard to the Father, who is the tree of bodhicitta, the partiality of the beings he tames is also just a lie. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the wicked ones, your harmful friends? As you recognize sentient beings as your parents, the heartfelt desire to cherish yourself is also just a lie. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the hearer's vehicle of individual self-liberation? As you develop certainty in the karmic law of cause and result, the Dharma instructions that say there is nothing to do are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in an empty sky without thunder or rain? For a guru who has experience and blessings, Mara, obstacles, and going astray are also just lies. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the stream of words recited by a parrot? As you have actualized your own mind, the notion of the 3 limitless eons is also just a lie. Oh, think, can your trust be placed in the misleading vehicle of provisional meaning? Son, are you not sad to be alone here in this charnel ground accumulation of relics? Since everything is impermanent and everybody dies, do not be too attached, Rinchen Drak. If your mind is very much attached to me, transfer it to your guru's heart.
Please unmute Lamala.
The longer lineage in the last bottom, supplicated. Tenjen Tsawe Lama Lo Sowan de Salam Phowan Jumbar Chinjilo. Okay, the last sentence they say Tenjen Tsawe Lama La Sowan de Salam Phowan Jumbar Chinjilo. From there, the last Tenjen Tsawe Lama La Sowan de Salam Phowan Jumbar Chinjilo. Nyulam Phowe Kajun Duba Chinjilo. So and then Zebo Jurmado, Dewa Jindu Dewa Chinjilo, Sanje Uba Mila Chazelo. With the image, the channels in Buddha Amitabha. Please meditate in front of your picture. Now familiar from our inside the channel consciousness, size like P, very light, vibration. Each time to come up and up. The seventh time, just touching the Buddha Amrita was a big toe. Then we say God is consciousness coming down to the center of the heart. Okay, now please begin now. Hic, 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 hic. Hic, 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 hic. Hic, 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 hic. Okay, go back the Amrita use.
Amitayus, foremost guide of this world, glorious subduer of all untimely death, refuge for helpless, suffering beings, I prostrate to Buddha Amitayus.
Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimeda Ayunjana Sumbene Siddha Dandorandaya Tadangadaya Arahadi Samya Sambudaya Teyada Om Pniya Pniya Maha Pniya Aparimeda Puneya Aparimeda Puneya Jana Sambhara Jidi Om Surva Samsagra Parishuddha Dharmade Gana Samogade Sambhava Mejude Manaya Parivare Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimeda Ayunjana Sumbene Aishada Dandorandaya Tadangadaya Arahati Samyaga Sambudaya Teyada Om Pneya Pneya Maha Pneya Aparimeda Puneya Aparimeda Puneya Jana Sambhara Vajid Om Surva Samsagra Parishuddha Dharmade Gana Samogade Sambhava Meshude Manaya Parivare Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimeda Ayunjana Sumbene Siddha Dandorandaya Tadangadaya Arahadi Samyaga Sambudaya Teyada Om Pniya Pniya Maha Pniya Aparimeda Puneya Aparimeda Puneya Jana Sambhara Vajit Om Sarva Samsagra Parishuddha Dhamade Gana Samogade Sambhava Vishuddhi Manaya Namo Bhagavate Aparimeda Ayunjana Sumbene Siddha Dandorandaya Tadangadaya Arahati Samyaga Sambudaya Teyada Om Pniya Pniya Maha Pniya Aparimeda Puneya Aparimeda Puneya Jana Sambhara Vajite Om Surva Samsagra Parishuddha Dharmade Gana Samogade Sambhava Vishuddhi Manaya Parivare Soha Om Amarana Javindaya 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 Soha Omomoron the window is so 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 omomoron the window omomoron the window is so 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 omomoron the window Amaran the window is so hot, Amaran the window is over, 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 Amaran the window Omomoron the window is over, 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 Omomoron the window is Omomoron the window is over, 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 Omomoron the window Omomoron the window is over, 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 Omomoron Omomoron the window is so hot, Omomoron the window is over, 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 Omomoron the window is so hot, Omomoron the window is over, 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 Omomoron the window is over.
By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish the protector Amitayus and establish all beings without exception in his state.
So now we can take some opportunity, some question answers. We need to make sure our practice be correct way, so this we get some opportunity. Yes, Eleanor.
Lamala?
No, Eleanor is here, but I cannot hear what she's saying.
No, it's Peter asking a question.
Okay. First, Eleanor, second, Peter. Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Now very well.
Okay. Does it matter what color your central channel is?
It doesn't matter. That's where color is showing, my friend. See, blue outside, red inside. It's a
Yeah,
matter.
but what if it's not deep blue or red or anything? What if it's white, see-through white?
And the white is nothing wrong, but this reason is the blue is we try this way is good. We can make nice color. It's no problem. But this is a reason, wisdom in the method. Usually see we have the bell. Sometimes the meditation bell. They have two colors, red and blue. They are very uniqueness. So to keep this way, I think we reach some blessings. Of course, I like purple too, pink too, but I think keep this way is good too.
It feels like, I can make it blue and red, but it feels like a girdle's too tight. Feels too tight.
Yeah, we can add the color, but the in Latino one, see this one, so we keep this one a while. So then we can add later.
All right. Thank you, Lama.
Yes. Yes, Peter.
Lamala, the ga, that sound that we make after the hic,
Yes.
is that a syllable? Does it have a specific meaning?
Yes. This not ga. Ka. English may be K A like ka or K H A sound ka. Ka. So ka looks like the magnetic bring into your consciousness up in the forehead, right? But the crown chakra, the ka is bring down slowly. Ka.
Is it the ka syllable and then the sound? The mantra after the ka syllable?
Maybe just a simple ka, not need much makes complicated, just ka sound.
Okay.
The ka sound.
Ka sound.
Imagination is the consciousness. Remember the color of the red, size like P.
Yes.
Is coming down. You focus of the red, the consciousness, not as a sound as ka or ka, right? So the ka is connection to bring slow to the heart level. It's important.
Okay, thank you. Good to see you.
Lisa, I think you have your hand up.
Yes, Mama, I have these cards from Pearl Rosary, and on the one for Vajrasattva, it has an English translation for the 100 syllable mantra. And I'm wondering if I read this, can you tell me if it's correct or not? Because I don't think I've ever heard an English translation.
Yeah, we're ready to listen. Go ahead.
Okay, it says, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, help to protect my vow to purify myself. May you remain firm with me, grant me the complete satisfaction, grow with me, be loving towards me, grant me the attainments to master the powers beyond body and nature. Show me all the deeds of body, speech, and mind. Make my mind, heart good, virtuous, and auspicious. Revel in the bliss of the four joys. O Blessed One who embodies the essence within me, do not abandon me. Grant me the realizations of the indestructible nature. Make me one with you. Thus I signify my unity with non-duality.
Yes, this we have also in the summit that she has. If people want to see, can you share this one? And for everybody can see.
I couldn't come earlier today because they had workers here. They turned off the electric and all kinds of.
No problem. Now you are here right now. That's good. Samantha, you have the just Lisa route. So this is the front of the water sadhava. The traditional, you see the Tibetan, maybe you don't know. Diluk Dorjisemba means the Drikung style water sadhava. That's what I said in the letter, Dorjisemba. At top of them, the Lord Jigdin Sumgons. And the backside, I think, not this one. I think I sent it last time. Last time I sent Panchas, remember with the mantra, just she read. This last time I sent you a lot of pictures and syllabus at the same in the behind. You have.
Thank you, Lama.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, any other questions? She can searching there. There's a picture. Yes.
Lama, can you just show that photo of Vajrasattva again, please?
Yes, she will show you. So you will ready to click to keep, you know.
Sorry, you want the image?
Yes, image. Image you can share or I can share, either was okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Good. Yes. Sonia.
Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't find the hand. I didn't know where it was. Sorry. Lama, please, can you explain what does multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth in the seven limb player means? Thank you. Thank you, Lama.
Yeah. So this, you know, when we, for example, say when we flower, for example, we just flower, often see here, beautiful flower. There's a few days ago, the Mary she bring. So this one is just one vase here, right? So you can imagine multiply million times, and this you can expand it. It's a beautiful mind. Is in the physically, you have only one base, you know, that's all. But mentally, you can entire universe become the garden, and you can offer to the whole, the in Latin, same this color or multiplier, you can expand it your mind. So that is one they said, you know, if someone, this is true, you know, looks like it's difficult, whole universe become in the size like one atom. People sometimes difficult. I think Western people is not so difficult because we already logically how to shrink or how expand it. For example, say somebody dry whole world piece of paper, right? So they say this is Africa, this is Asia, this is the West, and so forth. And this one you can zoom very, very tiny one. It not is becoming smaller, but everything is within that. So likewise, you see, and this right now, 33 people in small size in the computer. So likewise, the when you're offering, when you accumulate a merit, for example, you purify the prostration, you're thinking not only one by yourself or by myself, you're thinking millions times you expand it. All sentient beings prostration together because and we have life after life, maybe need some leftover pay the bill, or maybe, create karma to need to clean. So if you this time expanded more, and within one time, and the lot purified. For example, currency is changing. $1 to change Nepali rupees, 110, something like that. Similar, one object become multiply is more benefit. That's why we have some mantra in the early morning. We have some expanded or become multiply benefit. Say, especially remember, full moon, new moon, 10th, 8th, those special days. Some did the Guinea day, some did Mahaparinirvana, Lord Buddha's day, each month different. During the time you do something practice, become a multiply benefit.
Thank you very much, Lama.
Thank you.
Jeff, feel free to unmute.
Thank
Oh,
you.
this is very
Lama,
smart. Now hands everywhere. I didn't know how to use it. Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Lama, I'm unsure about the conditions under which we can perform this for other people. For years, I had been reading online. Other lamas say you can do it for humans or animals who are dying or have recently died. But then I think at some point, I think about a year ago or within the past year, you said, no, don't do it for people who are dying because you can interfere with the process. You can do Amitabha practice. Yeah, Mary's nodding. You can do Amitabha practice, but if they've already died, you can do it. But then I think a few months ago, you told us, no, even if they've died, when you do it, you can't do it as yourself. You have to visualize yourself as Vajrasattva.
No, Vajrayogini.
Or Vajrayogini. Vajrayogini. Okay, so all right.
So the question is, answer is individual. Do you really know how to deliver the consciousness?
No.
So then if you, yes, the question, you can do any time. There's no permission needed. If you're not sure, and don't try, So this is why I'm not banded. I'm trying to carefully, my teacher told me, Sonam, you try this one. Looks like cook. Don't put too much salt, but without salt, no taste. But you need cook. You know exactly what is the flavor. Somebody said 1 spoon, 2 spoon, maybe good for them, but not maybe suitable for you. Sonam, you need cook. You need test. So likewise, I care Jeff and everyone, and say, oh, somebody get one, you can try. It's not a small business, it's a real, it's important. This is what we need to try. Meditation every single day, as much as you can, recitation, most important, the bodhicitta, the dead being is not small. If you will one mistake, I'm just giving here, I'm not making sort of the, cautions, I'm just, the text say, dead being, maybe this helpful, very, very helpful. People die, try to not emotions, last breathing, whatever there. Now we say she or he passed away. And there's 2 days and there's no feeling because it looks like you're deep sleep. You have no idea your death or your life. I'm talking the ordinary person. At the spiritual, they know exactly the dissolution stage, water element, 5 element, right, and so forth. When they dissolve, what to feel, you can, so forth. But the people in ordinary, something shock, people say heart attack. You have no time to visualization. Looks like you are deep sleep. Okay, 2 days or 3 days, and sort of even though your body is not longer there, consciousness is like morning, early dawn, looks like awakening, and then just searching, where's my body? Where is my teacup? There are so many minds, and they're looking around. Everybody is so busy. Oh, this is my loved one's dead shoes. This throw here, this throw there, and everything's there. Nobody respect you because you try to communicate them. They cannot hear your. So now the text said, this time you will say, listen, it's not, you're no longer physically from in this earth.
Yeah.
Mentally, you're only the reflection in your pruned mind. You think still you're some this address and house and the family belongs to, but they don't recognize. So the enlightened can see, they communicate, there's the visible being contact for us, what they're saying, what they're looking for. That's the part of the teaching is unmistakably, I always say part of the teaching is more detailed than GPS. When going some place, new place, even though you're smart, you never been, you must use the GPS. And the number one, you need to unmistake with all the numbers and address and zip code. If you miss something, means not their fault, but we missed some spelling or something. So this is the teaching in how details. First 3 days is like this, deep sleep.
Yeah.
And then we wake up, the searching, they didn't find it. And then the lamas or whoever keep teaching, they were remember we're calling the lamas, but that's where they have something hope. Oh, somebody, they're calling my name. They didn't ignore completely, they're calling me time to time. We Tibetan call sul. After they pass away, they're giving for food. All the substance together, we're burning, and the morning, evening, 3 times, exactly time. And then the person is not only alone, millions, the asura, we call asuras or formless beings coming to food. And then they give food, they satisfy because the mantras and the mudras, the power can wishing clothes, they get a clothes, wishing food, drink, anything, they're transforming right away. And that's the positive thinking. I'm searching to the new form because my old form, I cannot find it. And something they can see the cremation or put the ground and so forth. So likewise, this kind, if you see the detailed part, then you can do the Phowa at the right time. So see is how important, and there are times people die, you need to feel, you can touching in the under the 4 fingers in the bottom of your neck. This is some tiny channel directly contact in the center of the heart. This one is you can feel. Only doctors and some spiritual can feel. There are so many channels, remember, 72,000.
Yeah.
So this connection to you are divided in your fingers. Where is the connection in the channels? And see, outside is orally cold and orally dead, but subtle consciousness still moving. And the, under this hand, what do you call arms, and your heart, you can listen, feel many things you need to check. If you 1 minute the Phowa is let early, you will kill them because you remember, pay means consciousness go out in the body. So this kind of need to not too late, not too early. So now my answers, my friend, if you know those every detail, how wonderful we can go for the prayer or Phowa. That's my sort of the guiding experience. I love a little bit more details. My teacher always tell, and you look 3 times for the front, 3 times the back, then something's here. Don't go just right away. Likewise, teaching is very important. So that's how I try to follow the old tradition, the teachers. This way, I have one receipt, I have one thing. This is not easy to right away to understand. I'm not saying it's not understanding everything, but somebody, yes, but majority takes time. So that's different.
Yeah.
So now remember answers. Today you have some feel something in your maybe crown chakra or whatever, something feel. In your mental say, now exactly I know how to do visualization to the consciousness, how to deliver. If competent, of course, this purpose of the benefit, I can say yes. If not sure, then I think better maybe not, Make sense?
Well, so it's, wait, you just said better, maybe not. So we shouldn't be doing it at all, or after a few days we can do it, but we do it visualizing ourselves as Vajrayogini.
No, not we individually, my friend. Individual understand is very different. We is a community. You cannot represent it all. Me either.
Okay, okay,
So my
so
friend, you. No,
I can't do it.
no. See, this is better. If you see the clear, hey, I'm very happy. You know, you long for this, looking for answer. I'm also waiting for a long-term answer. So if you see, then you can say, Lama, I did this way, A to Z. Hey, I'm so proud for you. You know, this is I'm looking for. If you say, I tried from here, then I lost, and then I'll dedicate. Oops, that's not a small business. You know, it's not send the Amazon box. It's not like this. You know, the lost address is not like that. This is big business.
All right. So the few days after, you know, here in the West, we're very often not with people when they die. So for the first few days after they die, better to just continue to do Amitabha and then maybe do Phowa afterward?
The best one, if you know this, I know here Massachusetts law said after the 48 hour, you cannot cremation. They need that certificate and many so forth. I think 48 hour, you can do this good, you know, but comfortable. But if you are next to the person, again, you need a process for them.
No, I understand that. I'm not qualified. I'm not Dr. Booty. I don't know when the consciousness is leaving the body.
But the Dr. Who does she know?
I assume she knows because she knows where the channels are.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, argue with that one. So so anyway, when I go to do it, can I just do it visualizing myself, or do I have to visualize myself as Vajrayogini, which is all I'm asking?
Yes, yes. So we can talk private and we will go together and bring the text and you can say, hey, Lama, I begin here. I can very helpful. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Lama.
Any other?
Yeah, Lama, could you please explain more about meditation we do after we transfer our consciousness?
Say again. We cannot hear clear. Dorje.
Sorry. Do you hear it now? Is it okay?
Looks like echo in deep. I cannot hear.
Do you hear do you hear right now?
Type your comment if someone can ask.
Lama?
I'm here, my friend, but your voice a little bit soft.
Okay, I'll try, you know, to speak louder. Could you explain?
Like you're underwater. I can't understand you.
Okay, my friend, if you can maybe type a question in the chat, somebody can read a little bit.
Okay, okay.
It's all right. Yeah, technologies teach are impermanent, you know, even though you are this, what do you call this, smart computer, but still communicate is not smart, you know, us. Any others?
Lama?
Yes.
Lama?
Yes.
I have a, could you please explain to me the meaning of this verse on the Dharmakaya, on the luminosity Dharmakaya?
Yes.
It says, as you have actualized your own mind, the notion of three timeless eons is also just alive.
Yes.
So think, can you trust be placed in the misleading vehicle or provisional meaning?
Yes.
That's one I want to know. And the other one is the last one. It says, son, are you not sad to be alone here? Son,
Yes.
you're not sad to be alone here. In this charnel ground, accumulations of relics, since everything is impermanent and everybody dies, do not be too attached. Richendra, who's Richendra?
Yes.
If your mind is very much attached to me, transfer it to your guru's heart. Transfer it to your guru's heart. That's my question, please, Lama. Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome. Your two questions we can hear clear. So first one is say, if you recognize your nature of the mind and practice 3 eon as a lie. So this means, you know, Vajrayana is very secret, we always say. The Vajrayana practice one lifetime become Buddhahood. And this the Theravada systems, and they explain you need to become enlightened 3 eons, cumulative called the 6 parameters in generosity, moral, ethic, patience, and so forth for a long, long time, you know. People in us, we don't have the 5 minutes, traffic also complaining, oh my God, traffic in 5 minutes, I'm late, you know, 3 eons, who can waiting? Come on, you know. So this is, now the Vajrayana is one single point you meditate, right? Your motivation and devotions, right teachers in the right time. The English says right time, the right place, the within lifetime. There's so many, you know, male and female become one lifetime. That's way, if you one lifetime you become Buddhahood or recognize the natural state, the 3 eons lie, you know, 3 eons lying or 3 eons not needed. From here to, for example, say from here to San Francisco, if you can walk, how many days or how many weeks you can say? Generally say maybe 3 weeks, for example, we say, right? 3 weeks. And if somebody say, oh, I have maybe the Air 16, you not need 16 days, you know, 3 weeks. And then it's your walking is lying. 3 weeks, it's lying. You cannot need it. See, 3 different. If you're walking from here to New York, I don't know how long it take. By bus, 4 hours. Amtrak, 3 hours, right? So if you take the Amtrak and you not need to walk whole day, I don't know how many days. So that's why they here explain. Or Nancy Bejar Showers, Miller ever said. First, we starting the book. Once you book knowledge came to your heart, every appearance become text. Then I need one piece text is lying, because whole universe become the text. It's beautiful. Do you understand? And then the last one say, Ranjan talk is, remember Lord Jigden Sung's attendant. Remember, he sort of a little bit shocked and shy. He passed away, and he didn't show the miracle. Then say, this the holy place is not only alone you, and this death is not only you. Every sentient being is like that. If you really wanted your consciousness merge to your guru's heart, your gurus and you inseparable. What you need to attach outside, because we become inseparable. That way they explain.
Lama, Dorje Sem's question is in the chat.
Okay, go ahead.
He asks, Lamala, please explain the meditation after we transfer our tiggle up and down.
So this is, you know, remember some working and you meditate, those kind of, remember text said the tingling and something maybe a little bit disease or a little bit maybe headache. Those is Phowa working to slowly open in the Brahma door. The Brahma door is not easy to open. Some maybe, especially people who young, when young, or I don't know, still people use a lot of smoke. Same as your chimney, you know, and need to a lot of smoke in your channel. And this they need to clean the air pressure, the visualization power. Sometimes people want to practice, they're becoming bleeding in your nose because they're too powerful shooting in the air, the visualization power. That's where the right way to open the channels. You know, they're not slowly, just explode. That's why I said my teacher and the other teachers, they're doing Phowa in many years ago in 84 in Tibet. Many people, they, you know, just bleeding and come out. As they say, after die, we need a Phowa. And the red blood and white is need to come. This means completely consciousness come out.
Khan Stupa has his hand up.
Uh-huh. Yes, hi.
Hello, okay. I just want to make sure the visualization. So it's the blue, red inside. So then we visualize the energy come up and then down and then up, then down. Is that how we visualize it?
Yes, yes. Remember, we Higgs, you will see show the picture.
Yeah.
From heart level in our heart, each time maybe 4 fingers like size, 1, 2, 3, and then near your Brahman door, and the Brahman door, the Buddha Amitabha was the 2 big toes block, not a single they open. If you single open, and you will the consciousness sort of go out, then it's not good. So the block. This way, bring down, then up and down, exercise. And then the Phowa good practitioner say you're going to stay under the maybe fruit tree. I don't know where you're located, maybe someplace, maybe fruit tree. You're going to see the Florida, there are a lot of orange, for example. And you can sit under the tree, then you can Phowa practice. And you will say, pe or hik, the oranges come down, because you can see, then you're ready to any people. And also one of the stories, the 2 poor practitioners in exercise in the path or the mountain somewhere, and they said, can you check in my power practice how it works? And the one guy on the way in the horse riding, he had no idea, and the other practitioner said, hit, there's a guy just fell out in the horse. So this one, the other say, now Phowa is working. And then there's guys, just looking and then ride the horse continue.
Okay, thank you, Lama. So
Thank
up and
you.
down.
Yes.
How do we know we're doing correctly? Like later on, do we feel the energy inside our body?
Yeah, remember, this way showing the picture. Remember, it looks like there are 2, looks like blue outside, red inside.
Yeah.
You need not look outside is first, then look inside. You are just pushing and slowly your the consciousness. And then you need to come feel something tingling, and you can imagine, of course, everybody sees some movie and who is the character. Even though not TV on, you already know your mind. Likewise, first look in the picture and then the imagination in your mind, then always connection there. When the death being with Phowa is very different. We not use the ka, because the consciousness definitely need to go out because the body is no longer useful. So that's called a death. But we have life, so sort of the exercise. So sometimes in the 1959, many Tibetan teachers, they knew circumstances, you live longer is better or you die is better choice. And then they use them sub-Phowas, So there's kind of many different imaging, they're changing. So only the Phowas we learning how to learn ourselves and how to time. People here in Boston area, and people ask me, say, hey, can you come such a day soon? I will go there. And the doctor said, okay, this is within 1 hour, 2 hours, or 2 days. They're roughly they will idea, but not detailed part. For example, I think a couple of years ago, maybe 6 years ago, one young boyfriend, girlfriend, they came from Nepal. One is 23, one is 26. And she tried to teach him, I think full moon or new moon, something, water tide is very high. And they teach how to drive in a parking lot near Cape Cod. So the young man is very excited, he forgot which is a gas, which one is, brake. And he the wrong push in the oil or gas, and the car flipped in the ocean. 45 minutes and under the water. So they, they don't have the preparing all together, push one the glasses or maybe some the material, you can break the glass. But they didn't try, she holding for him and he tried let bit, this, and we saw after that. So anyway, the 45 minutes under the water, It's very danger because water level touching to your heart and you palm soon, otherwise you die. So they asked me to come. Many hours later, I was there. Our doctor tell the boy to die in 2 nights or within an hour. I was there. I'm not saying I'm the professional, okay? You guys don't misunderstand. But I know a little bit. So I go there, just listen. I said, well, maybe this lady will maybe die or maybe tomorrow, but the boy is not yet. And the doctor said, no, those both brains dead, no any response. I said, yes, they can't hear. And then there are a lot of machines everywhere, nose, in every place, in a lot of machine. So what I did is my mouth is very close to the young man in the ear. I give some instruction in the reciting. And then what happened? Young man's tears came both, his eye. And the doctor said, oh, still brain dead, house sponsor. I said, I'm not using language of brain death, but it's so his inner is still not dissolution yet. So the boy left 3 days, not 1 hour. He stayed 3 days. So something like that. So there's the need to specific time. So people come or call me, I will go there. Last year, one Tibetan lady passed away, 103 years old. And there are a lot of families, many things. Me and one lady there, I said, now it's the time to be guide for introduce and give the blessing and so forth. Within 8 minutes, when she passed away. So there in the sound, at the most nurse can recognize when they die, and the sound is changing. The sound changing and the longer, shorter, weakness, you know exactly the time is right, the Phowa and so forth. So that's why a little bit of process, not only text, you need to physically for them, something like that.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you.
Lamla,
Yeah,
Lamla, am I next?
sure.
I think I want to just follow up on Dorsim's question. He used a phrase called tigle. So tigle is the consciousness that we're visualizing going up and down the same as what is known as tigle. And his question was, what meditation do we do when it lands back at the heart?
Remember, this is meditation, the Phowa practice time, and you can first, it's very light, the consciousness size like P, and the color is red. And then remember visualization, and there are many things, what the yogini practitioner, different story. But right now, we're just thinking open the channel, blue outside, red inside, Buddha Amitabha above there, and you all together, the consciousness is moving slowly as much as it can. And then you can use the name as a Tigli also. But this one is, they didn't say Tigli. Text is said in the consciousness. I think keep that way is better.
So my question now is, if we want to do really simple, like Phowa-ish practice for, say, we're driving and we see animal who has just died, what would you do? What do you do? You're on the road a lot. What do you do for them, Lama?
When I see the highway, I'm not sit down to the Phowa in the highway. You guys know, everybody knows, right? But I see there, first what I do, few recitation mantra, the Amidevarshi, and the liberation mantra, Buddha Akshubha mantra. Then I can keep in mind what this bird or rabbit, and then I come back wherever my destination. Then I try to pray a little more longer. Okay, one more last question, and then today's retreat conclusion here, dedication, things like that. I can take one more questions.
Barbara, you had your hand up. Go for it.
Thank you, Lama. Could
You already mute. Yes.
can you explain why the left channel, the ka, goes down the left channel. And maybe it's because of Vajrayogini practice. I'm thinking the left channel is the mother channel and the right is the father channel. So just could you explain that?
No, we're talking in the central channel. We're not today teaching in the left or right.
No,
Remember?
I'm talking about when the ka goes down in that drawing, it's not going down the central channel, it's going down from the left channel.
But this one, we will just going shoot and central and come down, same destination.
It's coming down the central?
Yes.
Ah. I was doing it wrong because visually I was saying the left and right and central channel.
It's okay, you know, many ways to get there, you know, the Vermont, not only 85 road, so maybe you'll maybe different road. I think it's okay. But today we were just talking, just, you know, 85.
I think I understand because in the drawing, we have 3 tubes, but it's all the central channel. So the first is imagine it, then the Higgs, then the Ka. So it's 3, but it's all supposed to be happening in the same central one.
Yes.
Right. So I was using the Vajrayogini, the 3 channels. So thank you for clarification.
That's good. Okay, thank you, everyone. So we will hopefully learning something maybe a little bit, a little also good, and we dedicate because the benefit someday everyone can Phowa practitioner become benefit. Yes, tremendous. There are no doubt about it. Maybe and after that, you know, Monday you're ready to Phowa, and also great. So meanwhile, we will need dedication. Gare rabe kwebe shingamso penda dewa malun jongwen chere senwan dinzi jazo shabe side pat tinjuroje kuncho renjen somji ngowonye jeden zemba juwe pegaraj tungun sambo chenje senze I think maybe majority is English, so you can read the English one. Go back for the holiness. Today we will benefit more, so more people, so we can finish all dedication there, teachers. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. His Holiness Tenzin Gyatso. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss, without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the 3 precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one, seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. The sage's rare and supreme teachings, restored and maintained by the courageous one, propagating the conqueror's teachings of scripture and realization, vastly blooming your brilliant lotus mind, may you live long. Dorje Chang, Tilopa Naropa, Marpa Milarepa.
Hold on. We're going to finish all, master, means all. Yes. Go back. Yes.
Om Swasti, Vajradhara, the Dharmakaya, the all-pervading nature Amitayus, the Sambhogakaya, the ceaseless essence Padmasambhava, all-encompassing compassion, we pray that you bestow the complete fulfillment of the long life empowerment. Padmasambhava's marvelous vehicle, the secret mantra, the teachings of the mighty victors, the Buddha's words. You are the supreme light of the teaching who collects the sutra and tantra. May your Buddha activities increase and remain. May you gather under your dominion the profound meaning of the 2 stages of the path. In this degenerate age, an occasion in which transmigrators rise to the 10th Bhumi, you are the one who leads them to the path of liberation through auspicious connection. May your excellent Buddha activities increase and remain. The 3 root manifestations are united in the face of supreme emanation body, the steady and everlasting essence. May your excellent Buddha activities increase. By Ushnisha and Amitayus, may you be victorious. By White Tara, the queen of the Siddhas of the others, the sages who have spoken nothing but the truth for many lifetimes, may this authentic aspiration be accomplished. The one known in the Holy Land as Aryadeva emanated into the Gar clan of Eastern Tibet as Shodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Sumgun. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. In the land of India, you were born as the great Mahasiddha of Toksepa. In the land of snow at Drikung Til, you emanated as the victorious Kunga Tinle. May you, Nupat Konchok Rinpoche, remain steadfast for hundreds of eons. You have accumulated all the knowledge of scriptures and science. You are present in the world as a great hidden accomplished yogi. You are the upholder of the lineage of yogis and ornament in this degenerate time. May you, Nupa Konchok Tenzin Rinpoche, remain steadfast for hundreds of eons. Already purified with awakened awareness, he is held in the care of the sublime ones. Enduring hardships and austerities, with intense devotion, his heart is filled with the blessing nectar of the practice lineage. I supplicate at the feet of the one named Jana, by the power and authentic blessings of the 3 supreme ones, and by the power of our deeply heartfelt supplication, Jetsun Lama, of the changeless 3 secrets, may your Vajra essence forever remain stable. You who are richly endowed with the glorious wealth of Dharma knowledge, who through reflecting and meditating have actualized the self-aware absolute reality and shine with the 100,000 light rays of ethical discipline of the Buddha Dharma, may you, Khenchen Radnadawa, live long. Vasa. Dorje Chang, Tilopa Naropa, Marpa Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pamodrupa, and Lord Rikungpa, please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kagyu Lamas. By this virtue, may I achieve omniscience. By defeating all enemies, confusion, may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri the warrior realized the ultimate state, and as did Samantabhadra, I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessings of the Buddha who attained the 3 kayas, by the blessings of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessings of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all beings, in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikungpa Ratnashri, who is omniscient Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara.
Glorious. N52 page.
This one first, Lama?
Sure, either was first.
Okay. I rely on you, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, until I achieve enlightenment. Please grant me enough wisdom and courage to be free from delusion. If I am supposed to get sick, let me get sick and I'll be happy. May this sickness purify my negative karma and the sickness of all sentient beings. If I am supposed to be healed, let all my sickness and confusion be healed and I'll be happy. May all sentient beings be healed and filled with happiness. If I am supposed to die, let me die and I'll be happy. May all the delusion and causes of sufferings of beings die. If I am supposed to live a long life, let me live a long life and I'll be happy. May my life be meaningful in service to sentient beings. If my life is to be cut short, let it be cut short and I'll be happy. May I and all others be free from attachment and aversion. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind brood and lineage lamas, divine assembly of Yidam deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana and the innate root of virtue not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravaka or Pratyekya Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras, and the hordes of demons, experience happiness and be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise even for a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Thank you, everyone, dear brothers and sisters. Sorry for a little bit my limited English, the communicate, maybe not correct delivers. So far, maybe getting better, hopefully. So anyway, if you have time, we'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, you have good evening.
Thank you so much, Lama Lam.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Fabiola. Thank you